Okay, we're gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1. Now, okay, here we are in the first episode of the currently unnamed BBS Maybe podcast. I am Augusta. I am the one talking right now. My pronouns are he and him. Whoever wants to go next, go next.
This guy's freaking crazy.
He's holding me against you by my will. I'm Pit Ray. My pronouns are they, them. The end. Augusta, please let me out. Please let me out of the basement.
No.
Not until it's over.
You ruined the bit by doing a voice. Next! Rusty, you go.
Alright, me? Hello, I am. Well, I'm Rusty. I'm he, him. I do awesome things. Yeah, it does. Alright, how about you go?
Alright.
Do we want to restart this or something?
No, it's good.
It's incredible.
It's just growing pains.
Alright.
I'm Gallium. I go by he or they.
Okay.
And,
Alright, well, I'm Jay and I go by he or she.
Cool. All right. Awesome. That's our
okay.
that's our first time doing it. We've never done it before. We've never done this before.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about the first
Yeah.
Yeah, that we never did.
You mean the 0th one?
Yeah, the 0th one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
0th one. Is there a word that's like 0th? I feel like that would be something that can be used for very...
Zero.
It was used once in the 1900s. It was used like one single time, and they never used it again.
Yeah.
Goose, did you make sure that you're not recording both volume channels?
Yes, I made sure. We're good. Okay, so today's I guess pilot episode is going to be on something that's near and dear to everyone, I think, just in general. Shitty fast food. But firstly, let's start off with just a little short segment that may or may not survive the pilot episode where we talk about the news, called The News. We'll start with this. Valve, they've completely stopped all work on Artifact. The video game was obviously very unpopular when it was first announced because, you know, back then there was no Half-Life Alyx, there was only rumors of a game called Citadel, and when it came out, the trailer was very displeasing, one might say, and yeah, go ahead, Rusty.
Yeah, so I remember I saw a video, the freaking Artifact trailer, people reacting to it live.
God.
There were people freaking booing.
Yeah, it was like, oh,
So
it was like that.
Was that the
They
Dota
freaking
2
frowned.
card game?
Yes, it was the Dota 2 card game.
Yeah, it was. It was Dota. It was a Dota card game, what was that game, Hearthstone or whatever? It's like that.
Yeah, it was like Hearthstone, I think, and
Yeah.
from what little I know about the player base, at first it had a pretty good player base, fairly decent. I think it was even on the top played for a little bit, but kind of like Quake Champions, like after like a month, no one played it anymore. No one. It had some issues coming out, and no one played it. They tried to, revive it with some updates and patch notes. They're even gonna make it again, just remake the game again, like a V2 version, but they completely just canceled it, and all updates for Artifact just in general.
It's a shame. I could picture myself laughing and clapping playing that game.
Yeah, has anyone actually played that game?
No, I mean Galen did tell me he was the top player for almost a week. But I mean, other than that, I don't know who else has done that.
Yeah.
It was just me and another person.
Yeah, and that other person was me.
Yeah.
He beat me.
Only people
I'm jealous.
who played the game.
And the final bit of news, and this one's a bit old, but I talk about UPS trucks. They're apparently getting updated, and it looks kind of like a Disney car. I like
Well,
it.
they are funny looking.
Yeah,
Looks like shit.
Wow.
it's good.
Yeah.
It looks good. I'm sorry. It looks good.
Oh no, it's different. I don't like it. Sorry.
I mean,
Funny looking.
look at all the safety features. You got big window, big window equals safe. Big door, big
Boo,
car.
So stupid.
Small engine, huh?
Okay, never mind. I like that.
Yeah,
My opinion looks funny.
I think it looks good.
The front.
Funny.
So at the back, it has like this weird. What would you call that? Like a bumper, rear bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has a
It's like
rear
an
bumper that
elevated one.
sticks out way too far.
That's
Nah.
not that long.
Yeah.
It's like a foot. It's like a good foot, but that's not too bad.
I like
that
a foot.
combined with like the weird, like small boxy body of it with the odd, like kind of cone-shaped front,
Yeah, the gigantic
it
windows.
makes it all kind of not quite look right altogether.
Yeah, I understand why people don't like it, but at the same time, it looks really cool in my opinion, and I like it, and it reminds me of the '70s, which is a cool year for cars. So
No, actually, the 80s was the coolest because they had the DeLorean, and the DeLorean, the doors went like and they went up, and it was in Back to the Future. Yeah. What do you think about that?
well, I think the UPS truck will be the next DeLorean in the inevitable reboot to Back to the Future called Back to the Future.
Back
Speaking of
to
which,
I'm
whatever
not-
happened to that? There was one being made.
Yeah, then
Really?
like COVID hit, and like
Yeah,
COVID
I'm not surprised.
development hell probably happened to it more than likely.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, actually, do you remember the freaking what was that movie? It was called like Connected. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that one's
Oh,
also.
Yeah,
They
that
changed the-
got
they
that got
changed the
completely
name of it
that
to something.
disappeared.
They changed the name.
They changed it to like Jeff versus the robots or something.
Yes, it's Jeffrey versus the Machines or something
what?
weird like that. I don't remember
Wow.
what the name was. It was the last name here versus the Machines was the name for it. I think the McKinnells versus the
Honestly.
Machines. I think it was weird, but I actually like the newer name. It's a little bit more creative compared to like every single other animated
I know,
movie
yeah,
going right now. Storks, Boss Baby.
yeah.
It's all just
Oh,
like
yeah,
one.
Why are you lumping
Word
Boss
one.
Baby in there? Boss Baby doesn't follow the same naming convention as one word.
No, yeah.
Well,
but
it's
like,
one-
It's like literally 2 words though.
It's 2 words.
One or two words. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I mean, okay,
I
so
mean, if it was a
honestly-
term, if it was like a commonly used term, like
Yeah, boss.
no, like
go on, Boss
Crybaby.
Baby.
In the
Yeah, Crybaby.
dictionary.
we should make a movie called Crybaby, and it's 2 hours unedited footage of a baby crying. I think like that would be pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
But it's like
Yeah,
sped
a
up.
dark room. It's like a weird like.
No,
yeah,
it's not sped up. It's
Sped
just 2 hours unedited of a baby crying. Sometimes it
It's
loops.
also slowed down.
Is it like different babies or just one?
One
One
baby.
baby. One
Sometimes
baby.
sometimes it's another baby, but mainly it's the one baby.
The other
We,
baby.
we never know his
disappears at
name.
random.
It's very subversive. We never know the main baby's name.
Oh, I like that.
You
I
say
like
main
that.
baby,
It is,
and
a
that
modern
insinuates
archive.
that
The
there
main
are other
baby.
babies.
Main baby.
There's three. It follows the tale of 3 babies that are crying. We don't know why they're crying. It's up to interpretation. You could say
Yeah,
this
no, it's-
baby's crying because his parents died, and then everyone hates the other baby because everyone thinks that he's just crying over something stupid like, oh, look at this crybaby, he lost a game of Warzone. That's why he's crying.
It zooms in through their ear into their brain and hear their thoughts, and they're thinking that.
Hit their soft spot.
Yeah,
It
no,
takes
yeah,
it
zooms in
takes like a
in their
weirdly
soft
long
spot.
time to go through their ear too. It takes like 20 seconds.
It's like really compressed, like it's a really compressed like FMV video.
God.
You just hear like the swooping noise of it going in there, but it lasts a long time. Like,
It's like a straw.
It is just
Alright.
a straw. They put like a really tiny camera through a straw.
God.
Like you said, like how you wrote you talking about all these topics we could have been talking about, and then we immediately derailed if we can talking about like cameras going through like babies. Like,
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can talk about dead babies for a bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Talking about dead.
Yeah, remember dead baby jokes?
What was you talking
Dead
about?
baby.
What are you talking about?
Dead,
Dead baby joke.
dead baby jokes are like a fucking really weird time of the internet. There were like nothing jokes, and the only punchline was "baby die." Lol.
I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
until someone said dead
Oh,
baby, and I got really excited.
Of
what
course
was
you
the baby
would.
crying because he was dead and in hell?
Oh, yeah. Oh no. It reminds me. So I swear that was there was an actual joke people used to say where it's like what was it? I forget how it goes. It's like what's freaking nailed and dead
Yeah,
nailed to a tree, a dead baby. That
It
was
was like a
literally- that's
really
the whole
funny.
joke.
There was a really like
I mean-
weird trend in like 2008. There were just these really edgy jokes, and the punchline was always "baby is dead."
Baby is dead at the end.
I mean, it is kind of cool though. You have to admit.
It
You
is
have
kind
to
of. It
admit.
is actually kind of like the modern precursor to like political comics like Ben Garrison.
Yeah.
No,
Like you can.
no,
I think if you look
Maybe
at Ben
jokes
Garrison,
come around.
Precursor.
if you look at
This is just
Ben
the equivalent.
Garrison's
The equivalent. to-
older work, you can definitely see like themes of dead baby jokes.
Yeah, I can see the inspirations. Now,
Like,
let's start getting slightly back more on track with
Yeah.
weird, funny.
There's no track. It's a podcast.
Yeah, I know there's no track.
Yeah.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it?
Okay, so fast food. Firstly, kind of shit in general, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well-
I mean, I feel fat,
Well, yeah,
so I don't like it.
yeah. I mean, it's made out of like cardboard and feces. It's not that good quality, although it
dead
does
people.
usually
You're made of cardboard and PCs.
pieces. Pieces.
PCs.
It's all right.
It's a showstopper.
Yeah, I am made out of pieces. You did get that one part right, but
Yeah.
it tastes all right, I guess. But you know, the quality's pretty garbage, and we're not really talking about that though. For some
Why is it
reason,
the first thing in the bullet point?
for the first thing, that's not even a bullet point on the list, by the way. I don't get what you're talking about. What we're talking about is just weird like things that fast food has done over the years to like try to like shake things up. Although you can shake things up in plenty of different ways that are much
Like how?
more cost effective and not as shit.
Like dead baby.
Like
how?
like
dead baby jokes. Okay, think about this.
You
It's
can
like a
shake up funny.
burger.
Yeah.
It's like a burger, but it's a fortune cookie. And when you break it open, there's a dead baby joke inside. Think about that.
that is one way, yes.
Alright,
So
you know
that
what?
is
That's good.
one
That-
way.
That will shake it up.
That will shake it up and it will shake the baby until it's dead.
I'm getting
But
crazy just thinking about it.
It's
I'm
dead
getting
baby
crazy
week.
just thinking about that.
It's dead baby week at McDonald's.
God,
It's dead baby week.
It's dead baby week. And there's like the Instagram thud noise.
Okay, sure. You're talking about rotten black food or whatever.
yeah, we're on black food. So what you could do to like shake things up is obviously like dead baby jokes. You can rebrand social media campaigns. There's plenty of things you can do, but sometimes you decide to change up the menu a bit. And sometimes this is horrible. For example, the McPizza. We'll start with that because McRib's kind of arguable. McPizza. This is just some really shitty, like, less than, like, Domino's, like, school lunch tier mini pizzas that McDonald's used to serve only in Orlando, Florida for
Wow.
for a little bit. And then
I think
they moved to around the world a little bit after a couple years and being only in Orlando. Am I right?
I remember like when I was doing like the research, like there was like I think actually like 3 places that do sell it, and like the McDonald's in Orlando does not have it anymore, but there is one in like Ohio or some shit that does, I think.
Yeah, I think the one in Orlando actually kept serving them until 2017. It's kind of like a Blockbuster thing, like how
It freaking blows.
there's like a couple
Well,
left.
At least you can go to Hellhole, Ohio, and like get that pizza.
A pizza.
With the slime pit.
I wonder what a pizza tastes like.
Basically the pizza equivalent to like freaking McDonald's hamburger.
Yeah.
Kind of underwhelming a little bit.
There was actually something while I was doing research I forgot to add, but like there was something called like I think it was like a Germany only thing, but it was like called a Pizza Mac, I think. Where it was essentially just like a sort of Big Mac thing, but with like onions and like fucking tomato sauce and like the burger.
That's not even the weirdest thing that they have in Germany right now with the McDonald's menu. They also have this thing called the Mcmurran Burger. And now you will not believe what the Mcmurran Burger is. Although it sounds like some like weird Nazi scientist that like invented a way to like cross two humans together through like weird medicine. But it's actually a gamma rays. Gamma rays, yeah. It's actually a sausage burger, which is like self-explanatory. They put sausage in a burger bun. Okay. But here's where it gets weird. From the pictures I've seen, and they didn't really explain this too well, there seems to be like Fritos inside of it. And like weird mayonnaise sauce. It might be horseradish.
Do you have any like pictures of this?
No, I didn't. I wasn't able to find any good pictures of it. Plus, the McDonald's slide was just too big already. So,
Your McDonald's slide.
Too big.
They should make Yeah. Oh fuck. Can we swear on this podcast?
Huh?
Can we swear on this podcast?
Swear? Oh yeah, go ahead and go.
Oh fuck. That reminds me. There used to be like McSlides. I'm not sure if that was a worldwide thing.
Mm-hmm.
McSlides?
But it was literally like McSlide. Like, you know what a hamburger slide is?
Oh, like a
a slider, a tiny burger.
Yeah, sliders.
Hamburger.
Yeah, they had those, but it was like, it's the weirdest thing. It was one burger, but you split it in half. It was like two circles overlapping in kind of like an 8 shape.
Whoa.
And then you could just like tear them apart easily. And you had 2 slides, and it was like the price of one burger.
Damn.
I think I remember hearing about
You glitched out, you Gallium.
what?
You glitched out. So...
I think I remember like hearing about these somewhere.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's we can hear you now. So that wasn't the only thing McDonald's did in America. Wait, actually, sorry, I didn't finish my thought on the McMurran Burger. Now here's a last little fun fact. Do you want to know where the name of the burger came from?
Nuremberg?
Oh.
No, it's complete. I don't get this. I just read this online, so it came from a soccer star called Ule Holenbig. Weird looking B. Huin. It's a
B isn't pronounced as a B. It's like a Y.
Julian.
You're making the one German person who's gonna listen to this angry.
Good.
He's gritting his teeth right now.
It's been fun.
Ulai
I saw an image earlier today and I just started laughing myself.
It's just a great image. It's perhaps the best image.
What is?
I don't know
Super
why.
fun. It's like an angry Arnold Schwarzenegger and he's like
Yeah.
holding someone by the throat.
It's
The
not called the
caption is
toilet.
just-
It's called the poop and farting.
Oh my god, my internet is terrible right now. Hold on.
Or when Germans call it a toilet instead of a poop. No. when
Take your time. You got it.
Go ahead.
don't want it
Oh,
anymore. What happened?
Rusty does that.
Rusty die.
Um,
Rusty live.
you gonna finish your joke, Jay?
No,
I
I
thought my internet cut out.
Okay.
I thought my internet cut out. I was getting really worried.
Going back.
Your internet did cut out.
Yeah, your internet did cut out. But going back to the USA, there is also the much more famous and widespread, the McRib, which
Oh.
The Mcrib wasn't the US, the Mcrib was worldwide.
well, it's worldwide, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's worldwide, yeah.
yeah. A McRib was
We care about it.
it was a rib inside of a sandwich. Was it boneless? I've never had one.
Yeah, no,
it's still
boneless.
available now, I think.
It is? Well,
Yeah.
there's not a McDonald's near me,
Yeah.
so
Fail.
Oh.
Why can't they just
Yeah,
put
it's
that
like
thing-
human ribs.
So what does it taste like? This might be the only thing on this list that like.
It's actually pretty decent, I think. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like rib meat without any bones, and it's got like a rib sauce on it.
Oh yeah, Peter, you ate one, didn't you?
I ate one. I was really excited, and the first one I had, it was really good, and the second one was like really sinewy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Just like full of a lot of gristle. It was.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
I actually, you're forgetting the third time you got one. You said you bit into it and like black tar started leaking out of it. And started,
I
and
bit
started
into
moving
it,
around.
and like I bit into it, and Black Tar from Changed came out.
Ooh,
Oh.
very nice. Yes.
You said the McRib started moving around like like the little tiny chickens from Eraserhead.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah.
really freaky, but you know, it also did taste a lot better the third
It
time.
did taste. You did say it tastes delicious.
Tasted
Yeah,
finger looking
It
good.
was funny. I looked into the mirror after I took a bite, and my eyes were like all swirly, and like around my head there were like words buzzing around, and it said, "I love the McRib." I was like, "Oh, that's a little bit odd."
You said you turned into the NPC Wojak character. You said you were
I
gonna
did,
go out and
yeah.
buy more.
I was like pure white, and I was like screaming in joy as I bit into it. I was like,
Yeah.
Yummy.
Hmm.
So the McRib is extremely popular in media. Like the most famous one, I think, was the Simpsons episode where the McRib came back, and Homer Simpson what the hell did he do in that episode? I don't really watch
Chokes
this.
his wife out of pure joy.
He chokes. Yeah, he like death rolls his wife down his stairs.
fucking happy right now.
Marge.
He became like a giant ogre, and like started
Yeah.
like bashing his fists around, like merch.
They said, I need the McRib. I love the McRib from McDonald's.
McDonald's.
And then the episode ends after it becomes like it transitions into an advertisement, and it just ends after that.
He's so huge that he's holding it, and it looks like a guitar pick in his hands. He slides it into his mouth.
Oh.
McRib.
Okay.
Now another this is a bit more closer to me. Not many people might know this, but in the book Origami Yoda.
No.
Oh shit! I read that.
I know
book,
that-
Yeah.
No, yeah. That was like a
I
scholastic.
like how
I
you
actually
said
know
nobody. I like how you said nobody knows it, but me then everybody started saying. Oh yeah, that's my favorite
I
book.
saw that.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite books. I don't know if you guys knew that
I
one.
was thinking
That was
about
a
that a while
kid.
ago, actually, because I remember there's like one scene in one of the Origami Yoda books where like he said Origami Yoda was getting really pissed off, and he said, "Do not draw fucking stick figures; they are lazy."
Yes, I remember that.
Wait, what?
It really
Yeah.
pissed me off because
It was in
it
the
really made me upset because at the time I had like this stick figure comic going, these little stick figures, and like he just cancelled me over it.
yeah. It was in the
God.
it was in the how-to book when back in there was like a little
Goose,
popular there was like
Goose is up to date on all the Lego Yoda or the Origami Yoda lore.
actually yes, I have read every single one. They were my favorite book series growing up.
I never had them. It's funny, at the time I was really obsessed with origami, but I never
Mhm.
had any Origami Yoda books. One of my friends had them and he lent them to me because I made him like a giant, huge origami whale. And the
Whoa.
next day he came into school and he was like really like bashful and he was like, "Sorry, my mum is telling you to give you the back book." What the fuck? I had a stroke. Cut that out.
Here. Don't
Really
worry.
bashful.
I'll fix it for you. Book
He came back really bashful. He came
Yeah,
back really
yeah,
bashful. He was like, "Can I fucking speak?" I'm not finishing the story. Fuck you.
Okay.
He made me give him He made me give the book back to him, and I didn't even get the origami whale. It really pissed me off.
Damn, that sucks,
Yeah,
man.
I'm sorry about the back book story.
Kills you.
Alright, what were we gonna say?
So,
now?
in the book Origami Yoda, and I actually have it right here. I'm just gonna grab it. Give me a second. Oh shit! Okay, we're good.
He's caressing
He
it.
broke the book.
Um,
Gusta, don't
Looking
break the
evil,
book. That's worth $12,000 on eBay.
there's
But
a
what happens in it though? Does he eat a McRib?
the character in it, Dwight, eats a McRib and he goes crazy. From what I remember, he loves McRibs and
Character Dwight? What?
Dwight. He's
Dwight from the
and-
Office.
Dwight Schrute.
no,
Dwight Schrute.
no. No.
Show The Office.
In the Origami Yoda books, there's this character called Dwight, and he's the one that actually holds the Origami Yoda character, and he's the quote-unquote philosopher that saves everyone. He's the god in this story.
Oh, he sounds like a dickhead.
Remember the drawings in
Yeah,
this being really good.
He eats a McRib. That's what he does.
Yeah,
He's the Mcrib, and he thought that Yoda was just less of like lettuce in it. Doesn't realize it's bit into his best friend's head.
Yeah, here it is. Half-eaten Ribbq. They're called Ribbqs in the book. Ribbqs are actually a... so in the book, they're the cafeteria food that he loves, and they use it... Oh, they beat the shit out of Dwight? What? Okay, that's enough of that book.
Origami Yoda beats the shit out of Dwight.
Yeah, it goes in the real world. What other beautiful freaking gross freaking rotten food items did you find?
Okay, alright, so this one, this is the only one that Pit Ray submitted. This is the McRavioli, and I'll let you explain that a bit more.
What do you mean the only? What do you mean the only one? I started talking about the McSlides.
Okay.
That's an honorary mention.
Honorary mention, and then this is the only one that's on the slide that you added. So, talk about the
the McSlides should be on the slide. That'd be a slide.
Why didn't you bring it up then, jackass?
What's a
I
slide?
forgot about. Why call me a jackass? Why are you so negative? Why are you so abusive to your co-hosts?
You're not even a co-host, Pit Ray. You're a co-host.
Uh-uh.
Donald.
McDonald?
McDonald's. I want
Rock and roll
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Rock and roll. Alright, you go ahead. Go ahead.
So what's a McRavioli?
I don't remember the name of it. It was literally just this like. There's something to say?
You had one.
That was it.
Just like
Just
today.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess.
I can't remember the name of it. I was 8 when it came out.
Okay,
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. For
so
you.
I guess we know nothing
It's like-
about this
it's-
mysterious
I think
McRavioli.
Amazon ravioli, like Amazon, yeah, Amazon,
Amazon-
like
Amazon-
animal
okay, let me-
ravioli.
Amazon ravioli.
Well, don't look up Amazon ravioli.
You're just gonna get like
No.
ads for ravioli on Amazon, dude.
Okay, I looked up McRavioli. I'm getting nothing actually. So I
Look up
I think
McDonald's ravioli because it's not
Okay,
called
fine.
McRavioli. It's called animal ravioli or something. It was these
Okay.
like little raviolis that were in the
But-
shape
but,
of
you know-
animals. Jesus,
You know what I
fuck!
just did? You know what I just did?
Interrupted me.
No, but I literally
Yeah,
just
you did.
I was
You did.
gonna type in McDonald's ravioli and I typed in hit Ray McRavioli.
As you know, when you search
Okay.
up Pit Ray ravioli, you'll get instantly what you asked for.
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
It's these little raviolis, and they're in the shape of like dinosaurs and little creatures,
Yeah, I can see that now.
like little
It's-
animal creatures, and you ate them with tongs. And they were like in the
Yeah.
shape of like McDonald hands.
Ew.
Ew.
And
Oh yeah, I see them. I
just
see them.
remember-
Yeah, they're like little hands.
I remember crying when I ate them because I thought they were gonna be good, but they're actually like really disgusting because they're like veggie
Yeah,
ravioli.
they're McDonald's. Ew. Ew.
God.
No, yeah. If the audience could see the image I have of a Pit Ray ravioli, if they could see what I'm seeing right now, they'd freaking run. 'Cause this looks terrifying.
They're weird. They are weird colors too. They're
Yeah,
not like
they're
yellow
kinda like
ravioli.
grayish. They're like bright
There's gray
orange.
ones. There's like cheddar cheese orange ones.
Ew. I just picture the I picture that like terrible artificial cheddar cheese taste like that.
There's
cheese
no
is-
cheese flavor.
Classic
There's-
processed cheese.
Yeah. That stuff
This-
sucks. I'm gonna say.
This is gonna be like a weird comparison. Have you ever had like canned ravioli?
Mm-hmm.
I think I
It tastes like really shitty canned ravioli that was left in the cold, then heated up, but it was full of veggies
God.
instead of
I'm not a
actual
ravioli
meat.
guy.
It's ravioli is hit or miss. Not a big fan of ravioli.
Like restaurant ravioli is great, but everything else is kind of awful. Let's go to the next.
I think you're awful, Murray.
Oh.
Damn.
That's a
Did you have
joke
another stroke?
reference.
Oh.
This is
Joker.
the next one is the Mcmurran Burger, which I can only imagine would probably only be in Hawaii. Which
No,
get-
it was actually in the United States.
what? Okay.
Well, Hawaii's in the.
I mean, Hawaii
United
is in the States.
And this was apparently a burger that only had a pineapple instead of any patty of any kind. It's just pineapple.
Chicken head.
Wait, the McCool.
This is the Hawaiian
It also
burger.
had beef, I think.
Oh, I
Chicken
got
badass.
It doesn't have. Is it like a thick, particularly thick slice of pineapple?
I don't know. That's all like Gallium brought in.
Mcmurran.
Guys, I
It's a
got
freaking Hawaiian burger and it's just pineapple.
You buy. They should make a
Actually-
burger called the McCooler Mark II, and it's just like a hula dough
Yeah,
inside
no,
the
yeah,
bun.
it's a hula doll on top of the burger, like a little island.
Made out of meat.
Yeah.
And if you bite into it, she starts screaming.
God.
She gets up and runs away really fast.
She gets up and you hear her like little toes like running on the ground like.
Jerry, why'd you have to bring
Yeah,
Toby?
right.
You
Because
get
toes are fucking awesome, dude.
you get to eat her toes first, so she stops doing that.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
You
you
get
have-
to eat
you
her
have to-
toes. They're
You have to
McNuggets.
bite into her toes. It's
Mm,
Why
mm.
is that what to say? Or it doesn't work?
Huh?
Like the toes grow back if you don't start moaning while you eat it?
Yeah, you gotta.
You know, yeah. They detect they have a little detector in their body that detects.
If you don't like it good enough, they'll grow back until you like them.
Now, who could ever
We should
think
actually
such
start
a
patenting
silly
some of these
idea?
ideas.
Yeah, we really should. So the last one on this
Yeah.
list is the Halloween Choco potato fries.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that.
What?
Chocolate potato.
They are
Okay.
they are potato fries drizzled in chocolate syrup and pumpkin spice syrup. They are only in Japan.
Okay. I'm gonna get hate for this one. I know. That sounds good. That's not the pumpkin spice, but like the chocolate drizzle on them.
Okay,
Have you
maybe.
Have you had McDonald's fries and dipped them in the sundae?
No,
McDonald's sundae. It's the best.
Actually-
It's actually the bomb.com.
Well, if
No,
if
it's
by
good
some chance,
bomb.com.
if like when the planets align and you get that fucking ice cream machines like fucking work.
Also, oh my god, that's the Mcmurran? I'm looking at an image of it right now. It literally is a freaking slice of pineapple with
Yeah.
cheese.
I think it was like,
cheese.
'cause, like
Cheese?
Cheese?
yeah, there's
Yeah,
cheese.
Some
cheese
shitty-
and pineapple could never be a good combination.
Just no. This is just like some shitty American cheese on a pineapple, dude. This is not like
I know.
cheddar.
That's what it is.
It's just that there's no buns.
Harry, quit being mean to the love between pineapple and cheese.
I'm not. I'm saying that ironically.
Do you say cheese?
I was
Cheems, a funny dog.
Oh no, I hate that one. I was
No,
saying,
he's actually heck. Dude, do you not know how hecking wholesome he is?
Okay, I'm sorry, I
He
brought that up.
He bites into a hamburger and says "Ma'am Herbger," and dies cardiac
when does he
arrest.
say Ma'am Herbert?
Because he like speaks like a fucking.
After he goes and buys the Pit Ray McRavioli.
He used the very ravioli and it like it destroys several tissues of his brain.
He turns like green.
His brain turns green.
I'm gonna turn you green.
Do it. You won't.
His brain's already green from rot. Pit Ray
My
ate the
brain is-
McRavioli and his brain started rotting
My
ever since
brain's
that day.
clear. If you take my brain out of my head, you'd think it's made of glass.
It's the crystal skull from Indiana Jones.
Unravels, like,
It's the crystal. It's the brain inside the crystal skull. It's the crystal brain. Did the crystal skull come from a crystal person?
Maybe? I don't know. Okay, KFC and Taco Bell. I kind of just put this whole section into like one big section because they're basically the same thing. They're both like kind of.
Okay.
They're just both kind of gross, cheap. Like
KFC's not gross. KFC's the bomb.com.
it's always wet for me. KFC's
Sometimes.
always wet.
mediocre, but, like, they're
Yeah, KFC's freaking oily. Oily's chicken.
To be
and
fair, I
pork burgers.
only ever buy tenders from KFC. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I eat from
I
KFC.
may
Don't
also
get, like,
be
a
an
freaking
American
chicken
problem
breast.
because I know here in Canada we don't have terrible KFC.
Maybe I don't know. But So we'll start off with.
Also, like,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
also isn't like KFC and Taco Bell like owned by like some same like company and like.
I think they are.
Too?
I
Like,
think
there's,
they
like, lots of like combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bells and all that.
Oh yeah.
I've had the Pizza Hut.
Okay,
Right, don't.
so
Combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. We'll start with that first. Here's something. Now we all know that Taco Bell has awful item menus, so I'll keep this fast.
I don't even like tacos.
There's this. Now we know about the Doritos Locos Tacos. That's just a thing in itself, I guess. But a little bit less popular from the Philippines, which we will talk a lot more about that pretty soon. That country, not Taco Bell, the country of the Philippines. That whole country. The Cheetos Quesadilla. A quesadilla with Cheetos inside. So
go on. I
posted the image already.
So I guess instead of like cheese, they just use Cheetos, and I don't understand why anyone would like this. No, they have cheese, and they also have Cheetos in them, and they're like Cheeto bites.
Yeah.
God,
it's nasty. It looks like the little egg parasites.
I think the texture would be probably amazing on that, but the taste would just be too cheesy and like oily.
Can I give my honest opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
As someone who's never had Taco Bell before, like I've only seen pictures of it, like all of the food I've seen from Taco Bell, I think, oh, that looks pretty disgusting, but I'd try it once.
Yeah, that's about the main idea for pretty much everything at Taco Bell.
Everything I see in Taco, like every picture I see of a Taco Bell food, like just looks like a big roulette wheel to me, and like you spin and go, and it like not even half the time, like 1/10 of the time it lands on something that's actually good.
Yeah.
And they're cheap as well, aren't they? Like most Taco Bell items.
They used
like
to be
$1.
extremely cheap. They used to be even less than $1. They used to be 50-cent tacos, I think. My parents used to like to complain about that.
Did you know that you actually can't get tacos in Canada?
Can you see the
It's
slide?
illegal. No, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next up is the Baby Ruth Chocodilla, which is a sorted dessert version of a Taco Bell quesadilla. So it's also a quesadilla, but it has chocolate and nut filling, I guess.
Instead
And
of like meat filling.
I have nut filling too, if you know what I mean. But cut that out.
Oops, sorry, I farted. Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright, so that's what that was though. It was like chocolate and nuts, apparently.
Yeah, it's just chocolate and nuts and that wouldn't taste bad. That wouldn't taste bad. That tastes good.
Like, while I was researching and shit, I also found like a Kit Kat variant, but like I didn't save that image.
Oh, I like the Kit Kats. Now we're going to move on to KFC with Cheetos again. This time somehow even worse.
Ugh.
KFC's Cheeto sandwich, a chicken sandwich covered with Cheetos dust, and had Cheetos in the sandwich.
No. That's freaking no. I'm sorry.
This is actually a recent thing. They had advertisements for this. I remember.
That looks freaking nasty. I'm sorry.
Every American is going to die.
I think famous food
this is
reviewers
Baltimore
reviewed this.
exclusive.
Yeah, it looks awful.
Oh, they put like little Cheetos in the mayonnaise.
It's like it looks like it's like rotting. That's what it looks
just, like,
like at the
Push them
bottom.
on in there.
And like it's not even like it's dusted with Cheetos. It's that they dusted Cheetos onto the fried. It's like lightly dusted with Cheeto dust, and that's it. Probably
No,
has,
there's
like,
like
zero
a few
nutrients.
Cheetos like pushed into the mayo.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking about
there's
the
Cheetos
chicken.
inside.
Yeah, I'm talking
And
about the
it's
chicken.
Also, the chicken is like orange.
Slightly
Because it's full of Cheeto
orange. Either way,
I think I've talked about this before, but on topic of Cheetos, in Australia we just got like Cheeto Puffs, like a couple years ago.
yeah, that's crazy, man. You really missed out on some really good food.
No?
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, well,
Oh boy, I can't
The
wait to
Cheeto-
have
the
my
Cheeto
20%
shit- the
air,
Cheeto
80%
rotting-
cheese.
It's actually corn
Cheeto rotting
and cheese.
sandwich.
That's because that's all snack chips that aren't like potato chips. They're all just corn. Every single one. If you're eating a chip, it's either corn or potato. So, just keep that in mind next time you have a Cheeto. And
I'm really missing out.
yeah, the KFC's Double Down, which is okay. This is probably the worst one from KFC. A hot dog with the chicken as the bun, and this is from the Philippines again.
Oh,
Yeah, I posted the image. And also,
It's the freaking Philippines is terrible food.
Yeah, so it's like a chicken patty from a
Got it.
chicken burger, but they wrap it around a hot dog, put some mustard on that thing.
Some coleslaw,
also,
a Coca-Cola.
This is actually this is terrible. This
How
is
do you
actually
know?
terrible.
I got it wrong. It's actually called the Double Down Dog, I think. It's like there's already
Double
something
Down
called
Dog.
like, the Double Down, where it's like some sort. Where it's like some sort of burger, I think.
You sure it wasn't called a double dog style?
I think it was called something like a Double Dog.
Okay.
I do kind of understand though, because I know a lot of very good hot dog places put like sometimes you can get like small pieces of chicken breast as a topping, and it works quite well. So I see what they're going for, but like think of how greasy your hands would be.
Yeah, that's the reason for the bun is so your hand doesn't get greasy and like gamer.
I imagine they'd have it in like a napkin or something.
I
Yeah.
just remember, you know how wet like KFC chicken actually is when you get
Oh,
like a
yeah.
bucket. It's weirdly wet.
Yeah.
Guys, because it's grease.
I could picture grabbing this thing and actually feeling like the grease freaking come out of it.
Just like squeeze it.
I can imagine that like dripping grease.
Just squeeze it
think-
and grease drips down your hand like
The
you're
only thing
squeezing a
going through my
towel.
head right now is fingernail digging into that thing while they
fucking
fight.
hard.
Ugh.
I don't want to think about this anymore.
Okay, so
I do.
A little bit of grease pus falls out.
now let's talk about the
Yeah,
Philippines,
yeah.
just in general.
Explosions.
Let's just talk about the
Yes.
Philippines now. All right, so
I'm about the Philippine, if you know what I mean.
That's a nice one.
we actually have a fellow Filipino here, and that is Rusty. He is
Yes.
apparently
He's
from
He's our
the
guest
Philippines.
Filipino for the episode.
Oh,
Every episode of this
hello.
podcast, we have a new
Hello.
Filipino one.
That means we get to be racist to the Philippines because we have a
Yes.
Filipino friend.
I'd
Yes,
like
I completely allow it. Go ahead.
Therefore,
Sir.
I'm allowed to be racist.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have one friend.
I'd like to direct you to the slide to look at the mascot for Filipino fast food known as the Jolly Bee.
Wanted cartoon.
Let's see this Jolly
The
Bee.
Jolly
It's
Bee.
it's a red.
Yeah.
How do I? What?
Is that porn?
So first of all, it's Jolly Bee, JOLLI, and then B.
Yeah.
BJ.
Oh God, is this what their
BJ?
fast food is?
yes.
It's like spaghetti and meatballs, but they.
Don't have meatballs, and the spaghetti and the cheese looks awful, and the spaghetti's like unnaturally yellow.
Oh,
I
No,
think
yeah.
they,
So
like,
what?
I think
You're
instead
going?
of Parmesan, they thought it was like cheddar you're supposed to use.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
it's
just,
cheddar.
Like,
It's cheddar they use. Yeah, it looks like it.
oh, okay.
No, so
Did you forget
Apparently
about
it's a
McDonald's
thing in the-
spaghetti?
huh?
I was talking to Augusta, but did you forget about the McDonald's spaghetti while you were making the McDonald's?
No. I put it in there. Look at the bottom right. So,
I'm just
Every single fast food chain in the Philippines has a version of the spaghetti with fried chicken. Jollibee's has it, of course, because they were originated in the Philippines. McDonald's has a version. I didn't research anything else, but it's very likely that other fast food chains have a version of this as well.
Yeah.
For some reason, spaghetti with fried chicken is extremely popular out in the Philippines. I have no idea why.
Do you think it's like a substitute to veal parm?
To what?
They got like the wires crossed and they were trying to make veal parm and they used like fried chicken instead.
This is their version of Parmesan, yeah. Chicken Parmesan.
No, veal parm is like it's the veal. Like that's cow, but I guess they couldn't,
Oh, is it like the meat on
Yeah,
like, the
the
side?
meat is
They come on
cow.
the
But
side?
that's I never remember if you
I
call it
hate
pork or
veal
beef.
so much. Veal is actually disgusting.
What the hell?
What? Like, even from a principle standpoint, it's just fucked up.
What's
Let me
so
look
fuck?
at what's veal parm.
It's baby cow.
They
Veal is
take the
baby
cow,
cow.
it comes out the womb, You beat them with a
Oh.
sledgehammer. Bam, you got some veal parm.
No, you throw
scream at
it
it.
straight into the blender. Like it's the fetus. And it goes, "Mrrr," and you
Yeah, and then it,
just toss it.
zooms
It's like
in
an
the PETA
industrial size
logo.
blender.
The PETA logo slowly fades in over the footage of it slowly being blended.
This happens every day.
And they point, the like PETA representative points to it and says, "This could be your child."
This could be you right now.
If you were a
You
cow.
could be a cow, lol.
But yeah, yeah, it is. I do know what veal parm is, but yeah, that's probably. You know what? I don't think they're trying to substitute veal parm because they could just make veal parm. I'm pretty sure, but they're sort of choosing like, now let's put fried chicken on the side.
Oh god, I don't want to make a stupid joke about the Philippines.
Make it.
No.
Do it.
Your
What
islands are
jokes
too
can
small
you make?
for cows, so they have the chickens instead.
You know what? There's more people than cows. I'm pretty sure. So I mean, makes sense.
More man than
That's
cow.
true though. No, seriously, there's more man than cow. Yeah. I've been to the capital before.
Another thing about the Philippines is that when you look it up on Google, when you look up Philippines food, the very first thing that will pop up is Filipino food bad.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Look up
it's
why is
chicken stuff
Filipino
earlier.
food, and then see what's
Yeah.
the first thing that pop up.
Yeah, let me do that too. Actually, let me see it for myself.
Oh yeah.
Well, we all gotta
They
take
have,
a
like,
picture.
Oh yeah, that's literally the first thing that pops up.
It's not even why is it bad, but why is it so bad?
It is so
Just
bad.
There's like literally 5 different Quora questions that pop up when you search that. It's like, why is Filipinos food not as good as food from
Why is
other
Fi-
parts
why
of
are the
Asia? Why is
Filipinos
Filipino food so
based?
unhealthy? Why do people say that Filipino food is bland?
Okay.
What's that? I'm not sure if I'm confusing with something else, but the like Filipino dish that's like a like still developing thing in the egg.
Oh, that's
Still
balut. Everyone, yeah, I know about balut.
Balut.
Yeah, that's like a duck fetus. They just sort of take out. I think they boil it, or they either eat it raw and they just take it out and freaking eat it.
They eat it raw, I'm pretty sure.
What?
No, that's
Yeah,
a real,
haven't you
that's a
heard
real
about
thing. No, yeah, balut's a kind of infamous thing in the Philippines.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't
here,
know why. They don't even season it. They just eat it. I'm pretty sure.
here's a quote from a Quora answer for why is Filipino food so bad. I regret to say you are missing something here, or maybe that you are being unadventurous again, or something about Filipino food
Shut
turns
up,
you off.
bitch.
This is understandable.
Yeah.
I have seen such from a number of people who have no connections to the Philippines whatsoever describe Filipino food as unappetizing. And sigh. Even my and he types out sigh. Even my husband. Even
I
my
really want to comment on that. Shut the fuck up, Icky.
and sigh. Even my own husband finds it not easy at all to eat Filipino, including those I bought from Asian stores, i.e., siopeo. He almost puked biting into the siopeo that we steamed at home. And anything steamed is awful, just in general.
What is
One
siopeo?
Siopeo. I'm gonna look that up for a sec so I can figure out what.
Okay.
If it's steamed, okay. So first off, it's steamed.
Sorry,
That's
why
not a
don't
good
you-
start.
It is.
Why won't you eat my strange food?
It is a steamed. It is a steamed bun. It is a steamed pork
Oh,
bun.
that. Oh, I know this. I tried to eat one once and I kept on gagging. I don't know why. It's just too sweet.
Oh, it's a sweet pork bun. Those are
Oh,
actually
no.
good sometimes.
Oh,
I've eaten this. I've eaten this before actually, and I can say
Sure,
that it's probably just
I
some
eat-
freaking.
They won't eat the duck fetus.
They won't eat the siopeo. They won't eat
Or
it.
that.
I'm making them. I'm trying to get them to eat it.
You're racist if you don't eat the steam bun. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's why I had to eat one. Then I threw it back up and it came out black.